action. No life.
By youth, for youth, about youth issues. It's orchestrated by one core group, really owned by a lot of different people, contributing from all over the city.
Kids are actually stepping up in order to bring information to the rest of the community.
Let's get it. It's the new face up in here. 07, it's the year. It's the world premiere. 05, we would fly. 06, we were sick. 07, this is it.
Any genre of music, popular music that has come across the stage, come across popular culture in the 20th century and going back into the Victorian age has always been vilified, particularly if it's black music.
Now, I happen to believe that there's room for all kinds of rap. I don't particularly like some of the messages in the gangster rap or in the messages of some of the rappers that gave in the day, but I think there was a room for it. There was a room for it when NWA did it in the 1980s. They weren't my favorite rap group, but there was a room for what they did because there was also a room for those other groups. There was a room for NWA, there was a room for Public Enemy, there was room for Arrested Development, there was room for KRS-One. You saw all these groups, they were all played on the radio, and all their videos were played on television.
We had, people like Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, Baby, your down south rappers, Then you got people like Kanye West and Common, and people like that who, kind of do positive music.
It's not that, like, rap would say, do this and they do it, but because it seems so hip that they decide to be what is on TV. And a lot of things that's on the media is negative.
What you hear on the radio, that's not hip hop. That is a subset of hip hop. So there is a subset of hip hop that revolves around gangsterism and, prison chic and drugs and violence and crime. But that's such a small sample of what hip hop is all about.
Hip hop can be used, if it's channeled correctly, into developing a new generation of entrepreneurs and people who are thinking outside the box in terms of business ownership, owning their own ideas, and thinking more about how they can create something for themselves and for other people.
It's a youth-run recording studio. These youth are really in the studio teaching one another, and the adults are playing more of a backseat role and more so overseeing it and just being a hand, being a supportive hand or a supportive ear. A lot of work going into this though. There's a marketing plan, a business proposal to launch a low-cost recording studio.
We decided to come with a positive approach where hopefully they would see that, hey, these people are rapping about stopping violence, and hopefully that would change their model to deal with the violence and trying to stop it or advocate for it. So
We write to show people the outsiders.
And it's a way that you can really make it out of this environment. We try and be real role models to the whole community, so that's why we putting the hard work and the effort in that we doing.
Genesis of hip hop was about, it was a party music, it was fun music, it was an opportunity for young people to express themselves. It was an opportunity to talk about fashion and what makes them unique.
We're just trying to reach people with this music, let them know that, life ain't all that bad, life can be better if we all stand up together.